What's up, everyone? So, Hakuna Matata. All right, I know you guys have a million how-to bow videos saved to your phone, your TikToks, whatever. A million of them. They the easiest bow methods. Oh, this is the best one out there. Next thing you know, your fingers hurt. Your arthritis is gonna bother you. Your carpal tunnel. Trust me, I don't got great fingers, so I get it. I need y'all to chuck those videos and pop and save this one, because let me tell you something. This is my favorite bow. For me, it is the easiest. I know. I'm claiming it too. But you watch and see and then try it out. So they wanted me to slow down that original tutorial that I put out, and so today I'm gonna do it in real time. And let's see how much time I have. I'm gonna do a patriotic for y'all. I'm trying to talk as loud as I can because the neighbor out there mowing his lawn. Bro had all day to do it, so I'm gonna try to be as loud as I can because I knew that this was gonna be difficult to voice over. So real time. All right, let's get started. And my favorite part is you don't need no tools, you don't need no frigging measuring, none of that. Just pick your ribbon, and let me tell you guys something real quick. It's a complete myth that you need to buy designer ribbon, okay? And it's gonna make you a nice stiff bow if you do. I can't lie. Like, this one's a little bougie, but I still got it from Craft Outlet. I think it's just like that because it's double-sided. I loved it, so I bought it. But this is a good brand. It works. I got this one from Goodwill, $1.99. All right. I think this one was from Joann's. They're gone. Then they gonna work as long as they have a wire in them. Okay. You don't need to spend $50 on a roll. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna use these three. All you're gonna need is some of these Chanel stems or pipe cleaners, whatever you like to call them, and your zip ties and scissors. That's it. Do you need size variations? Not really. You can do them all the same size, but it'll look cuter like this, I promise. You know how the toilet paper roll goes over, not under? That's how we're gonna operate. Toilet paper roll over. And first and foremost, you're gonna throw it to the floor. And I say that so heavily. You don't need it, get out the way. And you're gonna pick your tail length. I'm gonna go long because I wanna kind of curl my tails, I think. So I'm gonna go long. And I'm gonna turn the camera so you can see a little better. And we're about to get a rainstorm, so it's kind of gloomy, but please bear with me. See the roll somewhere over there. All right, it can stay there. So here's what we're gonna do. We picked our tail length, right? And we're gonna grab that back side, and this is where we're gonna make a loop, all right? So the loop is to your size choice. I'm gonna go about that big. And like I always say, my rule of thumb, go for the awareness symbol. Look. Yeah, I know what the awareness symbol is, I think, at this point. Again, this is attached to the flow. You grab this and you're gonna pull it over and make your second loop. And mind you, I'm not pinching, I'm just holding with my hand, I'm not even putting really no pressure on it, okay? So now we got our two loops, and again, you're eyeballing. And you're gonna keep, this motion is gonna carry itself. So you make another loop, eyeballing. You can fix it later. Do you guys see how this is just coming around? It's going to come around. And so at this point, here we are with our 4 loops. Okay. And I'm going to do 6. So I'm going to keep going with that motion. Again, here's where we're at. This is attached to the floor. Another loop. And so, again, I'm not putting any weight on this as far as pinching goes. I'm just holding it. Just holding it there. If you loosen it up, ain't anybody gonna give a crap. It's not gonna really go anywhere. They're not symmetrical just yet. That's all right. I'm gonna go where my tail's at, match them up with the end of the ribbon that's on the floor. Now we're gonna cut it. I know we're gonna cut it. Okay? And did you guys see I let it go? You can let it go. Pick it up and you grab yourself a zip tie. And listen. As long as your tails are separate from each other, this is going to be your middle point. And this is a pinch I do. Grab your zip tie, wrap it around. I'm going to put it down here. Dude, y'all see my fingers? Yeah, they're not great. Okay? At this point, I didn't fully tighten it so I could move these around. Okay? So I went and did my little fluffing off camera because I know y'all got a life. My zip tie is still not fully tightened, and once you have it to your liking, you just, finish tightening it. And then they're all gonna, hold their shape a lot better once it's tight. See? I'm gonna do the small ones. Same way. There's no difference in the small ones, so I'm gonna get those ones done. And I'm gonna show you how we attach them to this I did all my fluffing off camera because I know y'all got things to do. So that one's done, and this was the solid red that I did off camera, and there's this one. I'm going to have the solid in the middle, and I'm going to have this one on top because putting two patterns next to each other to me is cringe. Layer them on top, and then we just tie this in the back, you know. And it's gonna be pretty. Told y'all it was gonna be pretty. So cute. And this was, again, after I tied it in the back with the Chanel stem and fluffed it out. So we are gonna curl these tails. So you just flip it. You flip it, you flip it, you flip it. You know, I'm laughing because I really don't know how else to explain that. But you know, you curl it yourself. You make it into a curl. I decided not to curl those 2.5 inch ones. So I just dovetailed the bottoms of those. It was a little variation. And I had a couple of these little thingies hanging around. We're gonna glue this on. I told you guys the storm was coming. Look how dark it got. But I also said this bow was gonna eat. Too cute. Okay?